Raptors happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
You know, this is a great team, and I wouldn't put it past them to continue to play at a very high level. I mean, that's the makeup of the squad. You know, they've got great.
I feel the NBA should do something to prevent a heck of whoever strategy that can slow down, bog down these games.
You know, I think, I don't want to take it away. If you're bad going down the game, I think, well, you get to a certain number, 2 shots and the ball. I think that'll change the way teams play the hacker, whoever.
It's not pleasing to watch. I get the strategy. I love with the screen on Lowry. Irving dishes to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. One has come out of the gates quickly. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that
Irving passes to Smith, and now it's a double-digit lead. About 3 minutes in. Carroll dishes to Lowry. Buries it from three-point range.
It'll go in.
Irving kicks to James. The 19-foot shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
He gets it in there. Off the inbound, no good. DeRozan against LeBron, and DeRozan. Here we go.
Lamar is so...
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible.
LeBron against Carroll. Kicks to DeRozan. And again, it's Toronto converting.
They could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Now here's Love. 10 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he started free throw line.
Here's Joseph. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Oh, Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Patterson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. The screen from Thompson. For 3, Fry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And here is Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Irving with the ball. Outside Shumpert. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Shumpert. And Shumpert slams it in.
And a huge lead.
Here's Powell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Joseph drills the three-pointer. Joseph target. And here's Cleveland to the inside. And Fry slams it in.
And it's like...
Feeds it to Irving. Back to Shumpert. Dunleavy kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Cavaliers again can't hit. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Patterson. Outside for Lowry. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got a screen by Smith. On the wing, Irving. Lowry covering. From deep three-point range, and James with the basket on the assist by Irving. James is from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said.
And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Carroll. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Smith outside. It's a pick by Love. Jefferson, a screen on DeRozan. Smith, the pass to Jefferson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist at 19. Irving with it. 11 points in the game. From deep. And finished off by LeBron.
Run just a little more on point tonight. They'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The jump there from Irving.
Okay, there's attack mode, and then there's I best pull this back out mode.
Drops in the
I
tray.
think that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
James covering, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big difference.
Swiped away. To the inside, and the dunk by Nogueira.
And that's
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep, that one goes in there. Jefferson kicks to Fry. Pass to Shumpert. Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Ross. Dunleavy, the pass to Fry. The feed to Jefferson. He kicks to Dunleavy. The screen from Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jumps up, and the dunk by Powell.
fast break.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
The pass to Ross. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's impossible.
Here's Shumpert. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
Soap all over the floor.
Outside Shumpert. He feeds it to Dunleavy. To the middle, here's Jefferson, and finished off by Jefferson. Welcome back to Canada. The famous Toronto sign here in Nathan Phillips Square, just in front of City Hall. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Six on the shot clock. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Love. The three. DeRozan's shot is good.
Quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The putback. Here's Valanciunas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And I'm sure you've got a couple names. Who are the most physical players you see in the league now?
Let's start with the point guard position. I like Chris Paul, Patrick Beverly. The 2-guard position, Tony Allen. He's shown that he's pretty tough. Those are some of the names I'm throwing out right there.
In his day, Kendrick Perkins at that center position. In fact, Oklahoma City got him just for that reason alone.
Yeah, you got some guys
to intimidate.
To intimidate, yes, for sure.
Making life far too easy on him.
Smith outside. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Love. It's good on the putback.
Timeout.
Irving kicks to Love. He hits it from 9. Love's got 4 points in the quarter. There's the pick. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. Smith with some nice D. Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Chandler, when he came into the league, he could penetrate at will and get to the rim. But with all the injuries over the years, he's made an adjustment to that. He said, I enjoy finishing around the big men, but honestly, I don't have to do it every single time. They all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Pay the price going in there, don't you, DA? Thank you. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he makes that one. Beyond the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You can win a lot of games with a great backcourt. The Raptors arguably have the best backcourt in the Eastern Conference. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, both all-stars. They're physical, and they like to attack.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now here's Powell, guarded by Shumpert. Ross buries the jump shot. Ross has got 7. Right side Jefferson, stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And the jam by Ross.
He has
Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now, go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Patterson a screen on Smith. Here's DeRozan. Good D by Thompson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lowry against Irving. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
In the fourth.
Smith against DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. He dishes it to James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Defender.
Hill puts one up from 19. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Valanciunas against Thompson. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead get back down to 7 after the play. Lowry against Irving. Passes it to James. Here's Thompson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
I don't think the defense, the star player or players, won't pick up the next foul.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James.
That shot loves a better defender than he gets credit for.
Down low. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance. Carroll's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's taken away by Smith. And Irving with the basket on the...
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
James kicks to Love. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. James dishes to Irving. Love right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout, timeout.
Love's got 28, no good. Jefferson with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David.